Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you could save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta
Cause I
struggle
don't
through
give
the
a fuck
sewer.
what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. If somebody in the chat might want to let me know if you can hear me. There we go. I see my bubble moving. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me now. Hey, how is everybody doing? How's everybody? How's the weathers? It's been getting kind of cold here. It's been raining. But it's been good. First of all, I wanted to come live and well, just chit chat for a little bit, see how everybody's doing, and maybe talk about a few things that made me giggle last night. While listening to other people's streams last night. Because we all know Stephanie don't have very much of anything for service anymore. So Stephanie does what she can and when she can. It is what it is. Hi, Pink Bow. How are you? Hold on, just one moment. Let me just do this, okay? Okay. We'll see. We're gonna put up this. Oh, there we go. Oh, did you disappear already? Hello, how are you? Hold on, just one second. Yeah, you're up here.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Did you want to chit chat a little bit or?
We can.
Oh, I don't know exactly who you are, and I normally don't let people up on my panel that I don't really know. People do some crazy shit on people's panels. You know that?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not like that. You probably seen me around before.
Oh, I probably have. Wonder who you under another name?
No, under Pink Bow, I always have gone my Pink Bow Birtle.
Oh, no, I don't think I've seen your name around anywhere, to be honest. But I
Oh,
wanted to
really?
talk. Yeah, I wanted to talk about a few things real quick. Is it okay if I have you jump down to chat real quick? Because
Sure.
I don't really want other people involved in it, and I really don't know you, and I don't want to get you involved in it. And if I know these creators, they will most definitely will come after whoever's there.
I don't care if people come at me because I fight back.
Oh, you fight back? Well, I fight back
Yep.
too. But I'm not here for all the fight backs. I just want to laugh and giggle and laugh at a few things real quick. But I'm gonna drop you
'Cause I
down
come
to
from
chat
the
real
drama
quick.
community.
Are you're from the drama community?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's I don't get in. Listen, I'm from the Krama community. So
You're
we're
from
gonna
the
talk a
what?
little we're from the Krama community over here. You know,
What?
crime
What?
and
What?
drama, crime, drama, Lowe's cows, all of that, all the aboves.
I can't. I've seen drama crime community. Yes, I was involved in in one of those before. On a YouTuber that used to be really good friends with. That has been live streaming in a long time now. But yeah, I've come from those type of communities too.
Hey Shift, how are you today? I hope everything is going well with you. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about a few things real quick that I wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna have you jump down for a second, okay? Thanks for joining me. Okay. I want to drop down my thing. Hold on, guys, real quick. I'm gonna. Okay. I don't want to have my thing because I want y'all to see at least my avatar, right? While I say what I gotta say. First of all, I want to say, thank you for joining this stage. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna hope all is fine and dandy with you and yours too. I mean, humble pie, you eat it and I eat it and we all eat it and you know, I will admit that you know, we'll talk about that later. First of all, I want to say this. Uh for somebody to go live and laugh so hysterically over other creators having to take up hey Mr. Happy, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Um to laugh so fucking hysterically and so hard over the simple fact that other creators are having to let me say take up a fundraiser to fight a frivolous lawsuit is absolutely boom, like mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. Brittany J, you have hit a new low. Please de-wrench me on your allegedly, in my opinion, channel. I don't want nothing to do with that no more. You sounded absolutely ridiculous yesterday, Brittany. Absolutely ridiculous. Please go back and listen to your stream. Eat a piece of that humble ass pie because girl, not everybody is fucking lucky enough to have some channel where you can go live and you can make all this money and cause and be in these frivolous lawsuits. Girl, here's the thing. It's frivolous as fuck. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you are absolutely going to eat shit in the end because these people are not going to be there for you to help pay the judgment that you're going to have against you. You're absolutely going to have a judgment against you. This Rico bullshit. It's absolutely fucking hilarious and absolutely mind blown. mind blown as I sit back and watch this shit. And then you're going to sit here and you're going to criticize those that took up a fucking fundraiser to fight your frivolous lawsuit, all because you're butthurt and you can't fight a fucking battle that happened on YouTube. Fuck that, dude. De-wrench me, X-nay, and stay, okay? I don't want nothing to do with that. Nothing. Brittany, please de-wrench me. I'm not doing that no more. Absolutely no more. If you hear this, if somebody can send this to her, I want her to de-wrench me. Please de-wrench me. I want nothing to do with that bullshit. And you sounded ridiculous, laughing hysterically over the fact that you yourself, you understand. I think you understand exactly what you're doing. And those that have sympathy for you, that are like, oh, well, you know, all that other bullshit. No. Girl, you sounded horrible. And you sounded like a cackling little witch. Honestly, you laugh so fucking hard over all this shit. And then to go live and be like, well, these people that are out here doing this and doing that, and then to fucking go nuts on, listen, somebody says a thing about my kids, I don't care. I'm going to go live and I don't give a fuck. This isn't just YouTube. People bring this place real life all the goddamn time. Was nonsense wrong in that statement? Absolutely. I will agree with that on your part. But girl, you sounded horrible doing what you did yesterday. Horrible. Come up with something fucking better. Honestly, you in this little clique that you got yourself into with this Sebastian Rogers case, and you want to talk about creators growing themselves off of missing people. What the fuck did you do? Because you absolutely grew your channel off of missing kids' backs. You grew it off of Kylie Rodney. You grew it off of Summer Wells. You did. You done fucking Sebastian Rogers. You did it all. You fucking grew your own channel off the backs of missing children. You have no right to fucking speak upon that. None. So don't sit out here, criticize those that are out here that grew their channel off the backs of missing kids, because you yourself are absolutely a part of it. You sound like a fucking hypocrite. What did she do yesterday? Oh, she went live laughing and thinking it's so funny because people are taking up all these fundraisers talking about it's griftmas. They're saying it's griftmas and we're all over here grifting, but yet they're the ones starting PayPals and fundraisers and gift send goes and all this other shit. She wants to talk about everybody else taking up all these fundraisers for frivolous lawsuits, you know. It's absolutely ridiculous. She's the one that did it. She's the one that started these. She's part of this whole bullshit that's going on with Granny. Why Granny has to take up money. Because we all know she directed that towards Granny. Everybody knows I don't care for Granny very much. I mean, I listen to her a little bit more lately, maybe once or twice a week if I feel like it. But it doesn't matter. It's just it's still the fact that you can't be out here causing this bullshit and then talk about something for people to want to defend themselves in the court of law that you're trying to drag them into. Stephanie, are you a Queen Bee fan? I mean, am I a Queen Bee fan? Yeah, I watch Queen Bee all the time. She's one of the main ones that I watch anymore. Because I really don't have any. There's no bigger grifter than Brittany J. Maybe Natasha. I 100% agree with that. She has a hell of a lot of audacity. She's a big hypocrite. Yes, absolutely. Most of the true crime has grown their children off of missing children and true crime cases. Exactly my point. Who are any of these people to sit here and bash each other for growing their channel off missing people, off missing kids, basically? because they all have done it. So what has Queen Bee done to help in the efforts of finding Sebastian Rogers or other missing children? I never said that Queen Bee has done anything specifically. Actually, I mean, Trisha, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really mention Queen Bee. I mean, you have, and I mean, I may have said, you know, that it's despicable to see Brittany over there. What has she done, really? She went live. She let the father of a missing child get on her panel, act like he was jacking off, making all these sex noises. She's absolutely hasn't done nothing to help this case. She hasn't done nothing to help any case in the defense of fucking Kylie Rodney's family. I mean, her mother asked and begged and pleaded for the creators to stop, and here she sat for months on end, even afterwards being asked to stop. She continued. So she's no better than the rest that she's calling a hypocrite and talking about how they grew their channel off of missing child's back. So absolutely did she. Where the hell does she place herself in that mess? Because she absolutely grew her channel off missing kids' backs. Absolutely. This whole community is a joke. I agree, Lacey. I agree. And I sit back and I look at it more and more and more, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I saw your community post in defense of Queen Bee. That's because Brittany likes to lie. Brittany likes to lie over there. Brittany likes to amp up people and get the drama. So does her chat. But in the end, Brittany ain't gonna have those people there when she has to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to the people that she's trying to sue in the end. And you guys are making the list even longer, so I hope you enjoy all that money you all have to pay out. That's all I have to say. You won't catch me up in that shit. Nope. Kylie Rodney's stuff was gross. Queen Bee is just as bad as a grifter as anyone else, in my opinion. I think that Queen Bee has a community behind her that support her, and the clique that's over there. I mean, you can absolutely say, oh my gosh, it's another one of those rabbit holes that you fall into, and you're almost like, what do they call it? A legion, or, you know, a cult in a sense. But I mean, I do enjoy watching Queen Bee. I do. I do agree with a lot of things that are being said over there. And I agree with, you know, some of the things that are being called out. I mean, they call that out all the time. It's not like they're helping, but they're also not out here spreading all this bullshit and allowing missing parents go up on their panel and act like fucking fools also. I mean, and they're not not trying to dig themselves into some frivolous lawsuit in the end. I mean, nobody really truly is out here. This is an open platform for people to have a channel, to grow a channel, to do what they are. They are absolutely spreading lots of bullshit. Oh, okay. I mean, Trisha, agree to disagree, but it is what it is. I mean, we can all have our opinions and all of that, but I mean, honestly, I came live because I found it absolutely ridiculous that Brittany's over here telling all these other creators that they're growing off of backs of missing kids. Okay. And so is she. She's growing her channel off the backs of missing kids. Tell me I'm wrong on that. Tell me. I mean, when I never said that Queen Bee is out here doing 100% God's work. No, she's not. Okay, if it's a frivolous lawsuit, why take up money? Well, take up money because you obviously. I mean, if it was me, I would want a lawyer to support me in that. I would absolutely want to. I don't know the ropes and I don't know the law. So, I mean, that's where a lawyer steps in. That's where the grift comes in, I guess, huh? But to laugh about other people taking up the money because she put out this lawsuit, basically, in my opinion, she She had these people go after Granny because she can't do it herself. So she thinks that this is all going to be free for her. And in the long run, it's not going to be free for her. It's really not. Anybody that enters a lawsuit knows it's not free. Lawyers don't work for free. I'm sorry, you guys. I am dealing with a lawsuit currently. I mean, everybody knows my situation. I never hid my situation because it was put out here on Front Street by another creator. I am currently trying to weasel my way through. And I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I've lost my home that I was in. I've lost, you know, I'm now currently relocated. Of course, everybody knows I relocated. I lost my job in the process because of this whole move and the whole gas situation back and forth. I can't afford to drive 45 minutes to my other job. So, I had to give up on that, which brings me to the fact that, my new job, yeah, I have a new job. Everybody knows that I work out here. I do my due diligence as a citizen. I pay my taxes. I pay my dues. I pay all of that. Everybody knows from day one since I've hit this platform, I've had a job. I work my ass off. But you don't see me out here doing this crazy ass shit like others are doing. You don't. I've lost my vehicle, to be honest with you. I actually, as a matter of fact, I just bought a new vehicle. We bought what we just bought we had to buy a new vehicle because my other vehicle, the company that I was going through, they had to they turned off the ignition on it because honestly, I just couldn't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford what it is anymore. It's hard out here. It is absolutely hard. So to fucking sit and down somebody for having to do these lawsuits because you're trying to take them to court, I would want an attorney that knows what the fuck they're doing to handle this shit for me. I mean, it is what it is. People calling out BJ are doing just as bad. Lacey, tell me where I grew my channel off missing kids. Where did I grow my channel off missing kids? Have I covered trials from missing kids? Yeah, I've done that. I've started, but they weren't never missing. The trials, even you go back anywhere on my channel, I don't delete anything. I might have a couple videos on my members only, but you know what? You don't see me out here growing a channel off missing kids. I'm not. Listen, I'm a drama channel. If you wanna say that, I'm a drama channel. I mean, I used to do my tarot readings and all of that, but honestly, since the move, I don't even have my cards. They're all in my storage. The BHB tattoo was especially stomach turning. Can you imagine if your kid was, the kid was missing and a stranger, you have an RO on publicly tattoos your kid on their body. Mind blown. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you right there, Willow Blossom. Honestly, I wasn't talking about you. Oh, yeah, I know. She's not talking about you, Stephanie. She's talking about the people you are in defense of. I mean, it's not even I'm in defense of them. I'm not defending anybody out here. I think that it's all fucking I think that a lot of things, I have my own opinions on things. I don't worship the ground Queen Bee walks on. You'll never catch me ever doing that again. I've got caught down that rabbit hole a few times, but you'll never catch me out here worshiping the ground that any creator walks on. I just wouldn't. By the way, I'm gonna put up my my PayPal, my fundraiser, and all of that. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated right now. As we all know, we're all up on hard times. I'm not expecting anything, but it is what it is. Any funds would help. I'm currently in the midst of trying to get some insurance and transfer my plates and my title to the vehicle I just bought, but it is. Brittany, just stop being a hypocrite. You look foolish. She absolutely looked foolish yesterday. Like, how are you gonna go live and you're gonna talk about nonsense, looking hypocritical herself, when you're looking hypocritical by calling out these people and talking about their legal funds or laughing about what the hell they're doing? You're the one that, like, they wouldn't have to do that if you didn't enter her into a lawsuit. I mean, everybody knows I am no fan of Granny. I am no fan of Granny, okay? But can we all just agree for a minute here? If it wasn't for Brittany putting her toes into this lawsuit or into this realm of Sebastian Rogers, where she's buddied up with his father in BHB, listen, girl, you're out here trying to defend BHB, talking about all these creators out here talking about, oh, we're in lawsuit together. We're in this lawsuit together, telling their subscribers that this is something that they're supposed to do together. But Brittany, let me remind you, you're in with one of the biggest ones that I've ever heard out here talk about it. BHB talks about these lawsuits that she's involved in and how she wants her subscribers to pay for these lawsuits, and you're just you're buddied up with her, but while you're bashing on other channels that are taking up these funds. I mean, come on, guys. Oh, sorry, missing popular kids. Yeah, exactly, Daria. They've all done nada when it comes to missing kids. None of them. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Not one of them have done anything to help find these kids. And if you ask me, in my own opinion, when these cases get this big and these creators do this much shit and allow these parents to get on their panels and act like fools like they have been, I 100% think they're doing nothing but hurting the case, and they're losing the main point of the case. And that is to find the missing kids. Find the missing kids. That's what we came here for. We didn't come here to get involved with all these lawsuits. We didn't come here to bicker back and forth with other creators and other subscribers because we are in a disagreement over shit like that. We didn't. I mean, that's not why I came to YouTube. I came to YouTube to watch true crime. I saw it and I saw it. Okay. I agree. Everyone is a hypocrite, to be honest. Exactly. I agree. But Stephanie won't admit that she supports that who she supports does the same thing. I never denied it. I mean, I don't know how much money. Listen, I don't donate to these lawsuits. I don't donate to all that other bullshit, but I do sit back and agree. I do agree. They all have profited off of talking about Sebastian and his family. They shouldn't need fundraisers. However, the lawsuit with Bullhorn Betty and all of that has been going on with Queen Bee for a good 2 years almost, over 2 years almost. And absolutely, people are making coin off of this. Absolutely, but I'm not defending anybody. I'm not defending anybody in any aspect of any of that. No, I'm not. But I don't see how Brittany can come out here and talk about all these people grifting, saying that she's grifting for money. She most definitely does. She gets on here, she cries, and she fucking boo-hoos and wine tits all around. I mean, I'm not even gonna hide it anymore. She does when people start coming at her. I mean, it's when you go live and you do these things, that's what happens. I mean, and you can't sit out here and talk about other creators growing their channel off of a missing kid's back when you're doing it yourself. Don't do it. Like, don't do it. There shouldn't be a trauma community, but the internet does what it does. Exactly, Daria. I agree with you there. And I hope you're doing well, though, stuff and safe. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, everybody knows. Listen, it is so difficult to live with a paranoid, schizophrenic, bipolar. It's so like 1 minute we have a place, and the next minute she wants to throw us off the house, and it's a mess. And we're doing all that we can right now to get back on our feet. Honestly, this vehicle that I have to get plated and insured, and the title transfer and all that other shit. So any money's donated to me today, it's going directly towards legalizing my vehicle that I just had to get, transferring, anything. If anybody's willing to help me donate, I am eating humble pie right now. Everybody knows though, I'm a worker. I work. Literally this week on my schedule, I was put on for 4 fucking hours. 4 hours. Of course, I kind of have to eat dirt right now because and I'm so fucking used to working 40 plus hours a week. I can't do this. So I obviously am trying to find another job. However, my ride, they go that way at that time when I'm put on the schedule, if you know what I mean. I've been eating humble pies. I've been eating them too, girl, let me tell you. But I still, I'm like, I don't know. I don't mind BJ. Like when she's doing her non-crime content, I enjoy her. I don't watch any of these fools. Right? Mind-numbing the content is trash. I agree. I do agree with you there. I hope you're doing well, Steph, and I've been keeping you in my thoughts and good things coming your way. Thank you. I appreciate that more than anything. I mean, even more than any donation that ever comes through. I mean, prayers, thoughts is what I need right now. I don't even watch them either. But it's weird to me. It's absolutely, it's okay. Honestly, when I say I watch them, I don't watch them live. I try to handle my business that I got to handle. Listen, I'm a full-time mom. I try to work I try to pick up hours. I mean, honestly, I actually, in order for me to get more hours though, it's kind of detrimental to us in a way, because in order for me to get more hours, the only person that I can switch with to get more hours is the person I'm with. So it's like we're flipping back and forth where he's getting hours, I'm trying to get hours, but I can't do that. I have to have my own vehicle so that way I can get a different job and make more money. I'm used to working 40 plus hours, and to be put on a schedule for 4 fucking hours a week. Guys, I have you ever felt like you are in prison? I feel that way. Without a vehicle, I feel like I'm in prison. Aw, oh my God. I'm so sorry. She's all grown up, Alicia. It's okay. Aw, tell the baby girl happy birthday. She's all grown up. They all grow up so quick. Listen, my little ones are growing as more than weeds grow. They're getting so big. I can't handle the grift with all the true crime people. Well, can't say all. Yeah, I get that. I agree with you there. Hey, Moody Mary, how are you? I've been wondering about you. There's old names that I just enjoy seeing around when they come around. You're all having a great day. I would watch the grandma for those hidden gems of clips and laugh, but I haven't done that in months and months. Wait, who's the grandma? Too stupid. I don't know who the grandma is. Time sure has gone by, Alicia. It sure has. I kind of hate Khan now and watch different content. Everyone's made up, broke up, made up, can't keep up with who's what, where, and I don't care. That's where I stand. Honestly, listen, I've been like if I'm scrolling through YouTube trying to find something to watch, if I don't know. I've been watching my big vet or my big gypsy wedding or all of that, what it's like growing up gypsy or whatever. I've been watching more of that stuff. Nicolette is my first girl, is now a teenager, and Lord, does her attitude show it. Listen, I have one that is a teenager also, and I mean, I'm not happy with her decisions, no, but as a mom, I support her and just hope the best. I mean, whatever. I kept moving away from my own for my own sanity. I agree with you. I do agree with you there. The grandma who is watching, I just call her out. Oh, I just call her the grandmother. The grandma. Yeah. Okay. I get what you mean. Listen, I gotta give it. I mean, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Yeah, she's her herself has been. Okay. Again, I'm no fan of her, and I'm gonna say she's 100% absolutely um she's hypocritical in her own way because she used to call BJ out on all the content that she used to do back to back, day to day to day to day, every day on Kylie Rodney. She's doing it with Sebastian Rogers now. I sit back and I chuckle. I'm honestly watching, but I just can't stand somebody that's going to come out here and laugh about and talk about how people are going live raising money for a lawsuit that she involved that girl in. I can't. I just can't. And laugh about it. And laugh about it because it's funny to her. Because right now it's free to her. But come judgment time, if that judge hits that gavel on his desk and says, "You are now ordered to pay," who's gonna be there to back her then? Are her subs gonna pay for that? Are her subs gonna pay for that? I mean, she makes a good killing on here. I'm sure. I've watched her channel. I used to support her channel, but after last night and all of that, I'm like, ooh, I can't. Trisha is holding your feet to the fire this AM. LOL. I get what you're saying though, bitch. Right. I don't mind Trisha holding my feet to the fire. Listen, at times people need to be put in their place, and held to the fire. And I think that's a problem with YouTube anymore. Not enough subs are willing to stand up and actually, hold creators responsible to be like, hey, where do you have the right to call somebody out for something you're doing yourself? Don't call somebody a grifter off a child back or grow in there. Don't like legit, she was saying nonsense, grew her channel off of the back of Sebastian because she's covering BJ, covering Sebastian. Hello. And you can't tell me she hasn't gained subs by this whole Sebastian Rogers case. She absolutely has. Why? Because she's in with the dad and people want to know and see the antiques that he's doing. He's absolute. I keep my opinions on that on all of that to me. Lacey, she tries. She's true crimes now, okay? Single mom killing it. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Granny has went for over 6 months about Sebastian. I agree with you. I agree with you. And do we all remember the day when Granny was out here calling out BJ for all the Kylie Rodney bullshit? As a matter of fact, before she actually started jumping into the Sebastian Rogers case, she was also calling her out for the Sebastian Rogers case, if I remember correctly. Right? Because we all know that this Sebastian Rogers case has been going on for over a year. Benny was a couple months short on getting involved in it, but she's absolutely. Can I ask what a frappe? What is a frappe? And not as a drink. Oh my God, I don't know. Is this a trick question, Alicia? I've also been watching about I think it's called the Chicken House. I know, some kind of legal brothel, but it's kind of really nice now. What is that all about? I'll have to look into that. I don't knock the hustle. I admire it, but off a child who is missing, you gotta be made of stone. I agree with you. I do agree with you. Welcome back, Joshy. Hey, Robin. You did. It has been definitely. Listen, I'm behind on comments. Don't get why 9 cents doesn't call out Granny. That's another one. Listen, I don't because if you honestly, I feel like Granny Okay, listen, don't hate me, but I do feel like Granny and BJ are a lot alike. I mean, I think a lot of these creators are all alike. I'm not gonna sit here and single handedly pan out who I think are a lot alike, but I'm gonna tell you, even ones that I watch, I'm gonna say yes, I think they're all a lot alike, and I mean. It is what it is because they're cool with each other and probably benefit off each other. Duh. That's why their effort should be on and not the gossip stuff. I agree because in the end, the child that's missing is being lost in it. Nobody's talking about Sebastian. Everybody's talking about this lawsuit. What the fuck? Like, nobody's talking about Summer Wells. They were all talking about the parents' antiques that they were doing out here. What are they doing next? Oh, they're going on a road trip. Oh my gosh. You know, they're out to eat for dinner. They have the other one's child now. And they like these people also have a life and they have to go on with their life, whether these people like it or not. At least I assume that they're not cool, but she's calling her out. Then I'd say because she's afraid of her. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like she will be coming out Granny soon. Let's be honest, if or coming I think you mean coming after Granny soon. Let's be honest. If she goes off people's past behaviors, then come on, she has to not be critical and look at her past behaviors and current presentations. Exactly. And it's like I said, I do listen. Go through Granny's content. I mean, you'll see a lot of back-to-back Sebastian Rogers case. And Granny, I'm not coming at you. I'm being truly honest with you. You can't. I mean, you used to call Brittany out on the bullshit, on the constant coverage of cases. You can't just say that. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean. I'm not gonna get down that path, but like I said, I'm no supporter of neither one of them at this point. I watch them for their antics? Sure, absolutely. I like grisly true crime, web sleuths, and hidden true crime. See now, these are all good crime. Oh, and It's a Crime. Yes, it's a crime with Linda. Yes, I used to watch her all the time. She's straight facts. She don't get into the bullshit, the bickering back and forth. And she doesn't get into the YouTube drama stuff. She does not. She doesn't. And that I like about Linda with It's a Crime. Is that she sticks to herself and she does what she wants and she's straight facts. You normally get straight facts from her unless she is absolutely stating, in her opinion what it may be or like a chat opinion, whatever. I'm not watching any true crime from people that can't spell true crime, period. End of. Oh, Granny definitely thinks she's better. I have watched that lady in months. I haven't watched that lady in months, but I can almost guarantee her attitude hasn't changed. Her attitude's still the same, but absolutely. It just is astounding to me to watch and sit and see all these people go back and forth and call each other grifters, call each other tell each other that they're growing their channels off the backs of missing kids when they're all doing it. They are all doing it. I mean, all of them. I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't stand the echo chambers. That's why I mainly don't go anywhere anymore. It's my first time on YouTube in a minute. I know I don't ever see you around anymore, Alicia. I miss you. We have to catch up sometime. Oh wait, I forgot. She says with utmost respect now. Stop it, Daria. What I've been watching Big Fat Gypsy. I've been watching Big Fat Gypsy weddings and all kinds of weird stuff about brothel houses in the day, and the light bulb just really is different. Text talk. Oh, I was like, what the hell? Anyways, I agree. I've been watching the gypsy weddings or just weird things. I watched a man that's been living for 70 years in a machine from the polio virus back in 1950s. He's still alive and he's still kicking it. He's writing a book right now. I don't know what about, probably about his life in an iron lung. but he's been living for almost 70 years in an iron lung. That's kind of crazy. They didn't think that they actually had to recently upgrade his iron lung because they wasn't expecting him to live so long like that. But and he's a well-known guy, I guess. I mean, he went to law school and he's made a lot for himself, even though he's been inside of a machine his whole life and unable to use his limbs. Basically, all he has that he can use is his head. His mouth, he can open and shut his mouth, but that's about it. From what I understood. And he's pretty good at typing or even being an artist. He's actually an artist, and he does it all with his mouth. He paints with his mouth. He types with his mouth. He uses like this long like tool that I'm guessing his dad made for him or something. Um, it's a pretty heartwarming and you know story to watch. If you ever get time, look up the man that lived in a iron or in a machine for 70 years. It should pop up. A man lives in machine for 70 years. It's not even it's not even fun to sing a little shit because they all have thin skin. So good to see you live. Bye all. Bye Daria. You have a wonderful day. Oh, the iron lingerie guy, the iron long guy. Yes. I'm like, what? Lingerie. I have lingerie. Can you imagine? Are we going back to the what the hell? The chastity belts? All of that. All the aboves. There's a wonderful, amazing world out there, but those that choose to be small-minded and bicker on the internet don't get. I agree. I agree. I agree. Even like my time, like I'm spending trying to barely get by. But I'm spending more time with my family, more time with, enjoying the outdoors, enjoying, the animals that we live, because I'm on a farm. We have horses, we have chickens, we have all kinds of things, the neighbors, they got a whole farm over there. We are just we do what we can. He died on March 11th this year, unfortunately, age 78. Oh, are you serious, Jar of Farts? That's a cute name, Jar of Farts. I mean, we probably need it in this community. A little laugh. Girl, we're all in that trying to get ahead. They said inflation is killing me. Inflation is horrible right now. And like I said, I'm currently, hey, honey. Oh my God. I'm so glad to see you. How have you been? I hope you're healing well and everything's going well. I know that it's been a minute since I've seen you. Could you make farm animals short? Stuff? I can do like some, like of the horses and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. We have a couple of them. Talk text, this inflation is killing us. Yes, it is. It's absolutely killing us. All we can do is have hopes for a better future, I guess, in a way, because let me tell you, this inflation, you guys, I think the thing that's killing me most is literally working 4 hours a week. Everybody knows I'm used to 40 hours a week. I got my check this week and my jaw dropped and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. And then like with my checks that I'm getting, it's going to take me forever to get my new vehicle on the road, legal. But oh, it's a mess. And they're all wanting me to go and get it legal today. And it's like, we spent our every last dime on even buying like we outright bought it so that way nobody, like, it's ours. We just got to pay for the title transfer, get the insurance on there, and the transfer the license plate. But as soon as all that's done, I can finally get out and get a better paying job, a job, a job, a jawb job. Get a job. I mean, I need a new job. 4 hours a week isn't cutting it anymore. Don't worry, Trump is going to make it all better. Let's hope. Make America great again. I don't know. If you could hear the I don't know. I just listen, this whole political bullshit, I don't know. I think no matter what, we may all just be fucked. Listen, I have 3 birthdays right before Christmas. They expect a birthday party. Listen, a birthday party. Um, listen, because I don't do it because I didn't do it last year, and today my little girl's a teenager, and I just want to crawl in a hole. Aw, I'm sorry. Just know that even though she's grown up, she will always be your little girl. Listen, I got a 19-year-old little girl out there in this world, and girl, she's out there running and causing havoc on the whole world. Oh, I feel like, anyways. She's doing things that mama would never have done, but whatevers. Whatevers. uh, yes. Absolutely. Happy birthday to Alicia's little girl. Um, they grow up fast, and I'll tell you, I'm thankful for the things that happened, honestly, because it wouldn't I wouldn't be where I am now, honestly. Um, like I said, we recently, well, actually, when was it? Saturday morning. That's when we actually purchased the vehicle. It sounded like a piece when we bought it. We've done some work to it. It purrs like a kitten now. It's all ready. We gotta fix the. I think he's probably out there right now, probably doing the brake lines and all that. And of course, the bipolar schizophrenic that I live with, the paranoid bipolar schizophrenic that I live with, according to her, money comes out of my ass and I can just come up with this money because she wants me to plate and insure and title transfer this vehicle like today. And I'm like, it's not gonna fucking happen, dude. It's gonna take me months at this rate, working 4 hours a week. And this lady is like my ride back and forth to work. And oh, I just cannot. I have to. I'm about to make me a. I don't know. I'm about to make me feet finders and all of that. I'm gonna have to get back a hold of Trisha. Where'd Trisha go? Trisha gonna hook me up on some feet finders. That's the only thing that part of my body I'm willing to sell. I'm gonna have to do something though out here. I gotta get some. Get. According to them, I mean, I should be rolling in the dough, working 4 hours a week. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but whatever. The company I work for, that's just what is. However, as soon as I get the vehicle on the road, I can go back to where I started in the company and can get more hours. It's just getting the vehicle on the road that I'm waiting to do. And then you'll probably hear from me, hopefully more, because I'll be able to have better service. I can go up and steal from the library and all that other stuff, you know. It's just when you feel I hate being without a vehicle. I feel like I'm in prison. My boy is turning 17 in December. I can't cope either. Listen, my oldest son is gonna be 18 in February. I have a 19-year-old that's out here living her best life, she thinks, but it is. It's hard navigating all of this on my own and a lot going on with Greg. I just don't have enough time in the day. I get that, Alicia. I get that. If you ever need to talk, you know how to get a hold of me, girl. I'm still here. We used to talk back in the day. Back in the day, I used to talk with a lot of people, and now I mean, they always say keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but I got my small little circle that I deal with. I'm actually surprised I've held service this long, to be honest with you guys. Shit, it's been over an hour almost. Um, yeah, how is Greg doing, Alicia? I agree. I hope he's doing pretty good. I know last I knew, he was in and out of the hospitals, but that was probably, I don't know, God, a couple months ago, a year ago. In YouTube land, it was 10 years ago. Uh, we all know how that goes, right? Fuck. I just, but going back to what I started on, I just don't think that it's fair for her to be out here laughing at people, calling people hypocrites, and telling people that they're growing their channel off missing kids back when she 100% is, and to go after other people that are asking their subs for help and making it a group, seem like a group effort, I guess, in a sense. I guess if you didn't involve people into a frivolous lawsuit, they wouldn't have to take up these fucking massive fundraisers or whatever the hell they're doing. They wouldn't have to if y'all didn't involve them in that. And honestly, Brittany, you're supporting one of the biggest ones out here that is helping other creators take up these massive fucking fundraisers because she wants to be Sue happy. We all can't be Sue happy someday. Sorry guys, I've been sick. I actually, I'm starting to get over my cold from COVID little by little. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alicia. Did Alicia say something? It must not have came through. It's hard navigating all this. Okay. I love you, love you, Mary. Shift said, love you, Mary. I think Mary's still here. Listen, girl, the day that they turn 18, it's a sad day, but it's a happy day because then you feel like, oh, you kind of feel relieved in a sense, and you're like, I don't know. I'm proud of my kids and I'm proud of where they're at and how they're growing, and I'm just tip. Listen, Tip, we've already discussed this many times before. You've been chopped liver. You're also charmute, you like to charmute around on the YouTube, I've been keeping up with you in your lives too. I quit commenting. Being I don't know, just so out here in the of things. Oh, I will comment on that actually. As much as I can't stand the grandma who's watching, I think she's got to stop. I think if she's got to stop, they all do. Will that ever happen? Nah. Right there, right there, right there. It's the group and forth, and oh my God, you stop. No, you stop. If you stop, I'll stop. Why don't you guys shut the fuck up? Like, Brittany, stop bringing up the grandma that's watching and all these other creators. Drop these fucking frivolous lawsuits because y'all look like a bunch of fucking idiots, to be honest. All of them. Like, and stop. I mean, I don't agree with it. I think YouTube used to have happier days in the realm. I think maybe, I don't know, my deek. Right, Robin. But I'm not shooting. No. I'm still waiting for your Sharmut stream. I mean, Sharmuta's gonna be Sharmuting stream. Who knows? And by the way, me saying Sharmut, it's got nothing to do with no one person out there. I just, listen, that girl is not that important to me, to be honest. And I know that she's gonna think that me talking to Tiffany about Sharmut, it has nothing to do with her. So whatever. Every R word, very R word. Yeah. I agree. I don't think the grandma has to stop. She's just got hustle to think she does. I I don't think, honestly, I think that if people would just do their own bullshit, stop being so grifting about things or so hunkered down onto one case. There's so many cases out there that could be, listen, you want a channel that will give you straight facts on missing people, and they do missing people weekly, at least weekly, if not, a couple times a week. She goes live. Go to the Loca My Life. Loca My Life channel. I will 100% back that lady on everything she does on her channel. She doesn't do the drama. She doesn't do the bullshit. She's just like It's a Crime. It's straight facts. And it's straight information about missing people, background stories, photographs. She shows several photographs. She talks about it. Go to Local My Life. I mean, you want to learn about missing people. That woman does not hunker down on all one case, or a popular case, it's stupid. And I 100% back Local My Life in the work that she does. She puts a lot of time and effort into her channel, and she gives you updates when kids are found or what's going on with the cases. She does all that good stuff, and it's not based on one child back to back to back to back lives. I would go after all of those people if I was just ridiculous. I agree. Steph, what's up with that tiny dino lady? Oh, you mean this lady? I was just looking at my thing. Are you talking about this one?
I'm a little dinosaur. Tiny. I'm a little dinosaur. Tiny. I'm a little dinosaur. Sing a lot fast. Ants pig singing a lot fast. Thank you for the corgi.
All right. Yeah, I've had my fun now. That lady, I don't know. I haven't really watched her or clip from her lately. But I do have this one. This one kills me too.
Okay, right, the helicopter got you. Military, you sent me a helicopter, the second helicopter. Locked on direct. Permission to fire. Permission military. Do I have permission to fire? Fire at will. Lock on. Fire. Boom. Fuck you. See you tomorrow. Right. You got
I love me some Melky Woodland. He hasn't been on either. I haven't seen him around myself. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. He cracks me up, though. She needs a helper. Wait, I gotta go back up into my comments. Yes, Blues. I can't spell. Doesn't mean she can't be held accountable, right? Truly. Know nothing about it, though. Just talking shit. People covering Sebastian money. Yeah, they're only in it for the money, honestly, if you ask me. I mean, that's why they get involved in all these popular cases, because that's where they get their donations. That's where they get their money from. I mean, what can I say? Well, there you have it. Exactly, Shiv. There you have it. It is what it is. Sorry, guys, I'm going to skip through some of these. I can't really get any straight answers about the Rico stuff, which is why I know nada about it. Just be talking shit. Yeah, that's, I mean, but Nick Knight or Nick Media, if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, you're all in it together, and that is a Rico effect, okay? Remember that Harold Ladder infomercial with Melissa Jade from millions of years ago? Oh my God. Yeah, Melissa Jade had some fucking funny infomercials with her her brush, her brush, yeah, all that. I think you watch worse people than me, which is difficult to have. Stop it. And Spaceless. Hey, stop it. Melky Woodland is good. He's good. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's the YouTube. He's the YouTube druggie. Let's just put it nice. Huh, we'll say that. Maybe he drinks a time or two all the time, but I don't know. He hasn't been around lately. I hope everything's okay with him, to be honest with you. I would hate to find out that something bad has happened to him because I was watching for a while there. Listen, I watched one stream where he a saw to his refrigerator. No lie. He fucking got out a fucking saw. And I'm not talking a hand like saw back and forth saw. I'm talking about a chainsaw. He took a chainsaw to his fucking refrigerator on live. And then he thought about it later and he's like, oh fuck, how am I gonna keep the beer cold? He's like, fuck, I just fucked myself. And he did it all because he wanted beer. So the chat told him if he took a chainsaw to his fridge, they would send him beer. They sent him beer, but he had no fridge to keep it cold in. I mean, at least they were good about the beer, you know. They had it delivered to his kitchen window. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my life. I'm like, who the fuck does this? I don't think we will have any solid case laws coming out of it, Tiff. Just my opinion. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's baseless. I do. I think that this lawsuit with the Nick and the Nick media, I think it's all frivolous, and I think that I don't think there's gonna be nothing that comes of this. Honestly, he sounds like a fucking fool because you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You're now in a gang and you're affiliated with each other because we're all on YouTube together. I mean, if that's the case, we can all sue each other worldwide for Rico. Anybody remember the Rico chair? Wasn't it Natasha's chair that was nicknamed Rico or something like that? I don't know. Or how about the guy that broke into Natasha's house while she was in the bathtub, kicked in her door, and then politely shut it after kicking it in? I still laugh about that. If it's not going to come of anything, then why hold fundraisers for it? Good question. But I mean, obviously, what if it does go to court though, Trisha? What if it does go to court? And then you have nobody there to represent you. You have nobody there to stand in your place that knows what to do and how to handle this kind of stuff. You want somebody to be there in your place. You want somebody to be there to handle it for you. So that way it's not something, you know, every boss you've had, how many jobs you had? Wait, what do you mean? By Shifty, because every boss I ever had, if you get served papers, seek an attorney. Exactly. That's why you raise money for one, I guess. I don't know. You raise money for an attorney so that way that attorney can stand up for you, be there to represent you, because that attorney knows the shit and they specialize in that area. If you get the right attorney, that's why. If it goes to court, then they should have money they gained from talking about the case. Okay, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. I mean, if you're gaining money by speaking about the case, and that's what put you in this predicament, so use your own money. I get that. Okay. I mean, I agree. I mean, in a sense, yeah, you're right. Because if she's served, she needs to be prepared. I agree. I do agree with that. In some firms, my boss is retired. Well, I have changed fields of law I work in, and in some firms, my boss is retired. Oh, okay, see, so like Blues Girl, she would be one that I would talk to about that and ask those questions, because obviously you don't want to go to court and you don't want to be that man out while everybody else has an attorney. I mean, do they have to take up fundraisers? No. Should they? I don't know. That's not my place to talk about that. But don't come on here bashing somebody that I feel like that, especially like, okay, I'm gonna say this. In the lawsuit against Queen Bee by BHB straight stated, you know, that she's basically made it known she's gonna run Queen Bee out of her home, her life. And why I mean, in my opinion, just because she was butthurt over something that was fucking said, that she said herself. She said she slept in a vehicle with uh God knows who. I don't care who she slept in a vehicle with. I don't care who she slept with. She could sleep with the whole football team that she was talking about. I don't care. Don't. But the thing is when you make it known out here that you're only prolonging a case as long as what BHB has prolonged the case against Queen Bee, it's absolutely sickening. She's only doing it to try to drain the lady of her funds, her house, her home, her vehicles, whatever it may be, whatever it is. But I don't agree with that. I feel like BHB knows what she's doing, and if it wasn't for the support of Queen's chat or her supporters, Queen Bee would absolutely be without a home, a house, or food on her table. All this, it's all filing, and it's all filing frivolous bullshit, and to keep going on even when the judge dismissed the cases, whether that be with or without prejudice, she still refiled the same exact things. She's doing it just to try to financially drain others, and I think, and in my opinion, I absolutely see BJ being that vindictive, thinking, oh, I can do that to Granny and I won't have to pay a dime. No, in the end, you may have to pay something. You may. If you get a lawyer to work for you for free, fuck, good luck. I mean, even the lawyer that's handling my son's case right now isn't working for fucking free. I gotta pay him, believe it or not. Whether that, I mean, will he, I mean, he's on a, if we get a settlement, then yeah, he'll be paid, but he is looking into the case on his own, thing, on his own volition. Does he think I have a case? Yeah, he said he thinks that we have a case, but it's just, it takes time still. It still takes time. I will be eager to see where the suit goes. Me too. I will too. I'm ready for the outcome already, please. The bias is so strong due to hate, not logic. Exactly. Maybe some people should be without shit they grifted for. It's called making money on your own. You know what, Tiffany? I mean, Trisha, I know, like, you're a hard worker. You go out, you work, you do the damn thing. You're like me. I go out, I work, and I do my damn thing. I don't rely on funds from YouTube or donations or anything like that. I don't rely on all of that shit. I go out, I make my money. So it is what it is. Of course, right now, I'm not able to do all of that. Andy is stalking me. Daria, make it on your own. Trisha has lost her mind. Listen, no one out here makes it on their own anymore. It's 100% a grift. I agree. I think anybody doing anything crazy like this, it's 100% a grift. It's 100% disgusting, but, well, it is what it is. Well, give me to take your case stuff is a good positive thing, because they won't take contingency cases if they think they don't have a hope of winning. Exactly. If millions of people can't get funds, well, and in the end, when it comes to that, even taking my case, he wouldn't have offered to take the case, without me paying out of pocket first. Of course, I can't. I fucking can't afford that. Fuck, I can't even afford to get my vehicle legal right now and on the road. I got a vehicle, runs nice, purrs like a kitten, but I can't even afford to get it going down the road. I would be able to drive it today, but of course, you gotta transfer title, transfer plate, and get the insurance and all of that. But it's a work in time. It's a work in progress, and we will do what we got to do. I mean, I always make it by somehow. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, he wouldn't have took that lawsuit of my son's if he didn't think he wouldn't get paid, because lawyers don't work for free. Okay, he's putting his time, his effort, his money, or all of that into the case of my son. He's not going to do it for free. So obviously he thinks there's going to be a payout, but when? Good question. Not soon enough, right? It could go on for days or weeks or whatever. But so she's not facing a potential lawsuit. Be mad at the people using a father of a missing child to promote themselves. Mm. Oh. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, lots of people have had attorney funds on this platform alone, on many different platforms. Fuck, how many fundraisers did Natasha have? I mean, for attorneys, for websites that were supposed to be running 24/7, but are no longer are not ever in existence, can I say? Or how about the shed, the 20K shed that was bought to run her makeup selling business out of, that not one fucking live was ever streamed out of? Can we talk about that? Let's go back to that. People out here telling BJ to get a job while supporting Granny who has no job. I didn't tell BJ to get a job. I didn't tell nobody to get a job. I said I always have a job. I go to work. I work. I pay for my own. I don't go out here and do these that that rely on YouTube. Listen, YouTube is a hit and miss. You don't ever always get the funds ever. I mean, at least not here. I guess I don't have that that ability. I guess I don't know. Maybe my grifting, my poor me, or maybe my dry bagging isn't as good as others. I guess I don't know, but I'll tell you what. I get paid once or twice a year off of YouTube. This year, I've been paid twice so far. Twice, maybe 3 times. I don't think 3 times. Twice. I don't think I ever told BJ to get a job, but I do think she has a hell of a lot of nerve to call people out for things that she does. I agree with you there. Exactly. You guys can't get mad that she's got a community, okay? Stop it. Stop it. Listen, we all got a community if you really want to get down to it. Some do pro bono. That is really hard to get into. My experience in states I worked in, usually landlord cases or disability things. Yeah. I agree with that statement, Lacey. What did Lacey say? I might have missed it. People are, oh yeah. Daria, I agree with that statement. Bahaha, you want these people to get to first make their own money, but now to get jobs? What paint have you been huffing this morning? Listen, ain't that right? Personal injury attorneys go pro bono. That's about it. Yeah, and that's basically what my son's case is. Of course, is personal injury, being that he was hit by the truck. As a matter of fact, I will probably end this here shortly, so that way I can get on the phone with him and get my updates and stuff in the case and do what I gotta do to. Oh fuck! Listen, I gotta check my email. I haven't even checked my missing in life email in a while. I had a boss in New Orleans who did some pro bono for landlord tenant things as a write-off a few times a year. Right? I mean, yeah. Lazy it sure is. The hypocrisy on here is astounding. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. And I just can't. I just can't. Like, yeah, a lot of these creators that are all about the bickering back and forth and going da 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 da. I mean, yeah, I'm a drama channel for the most part. That's all I do anymore. I mean, but I'll tell you what, you don't catch me out here yelling at people. You're making money off of drama. You're making all the money off of drama and fighting with other creators. No, I don't go out here, and I don't say that with the people that are out here and that I talk about, or the creators that I talk about, like BJ, like Granny's watching, like anybody. I'm not out here telling these people you're out here making money off of the same thing that, I mean, I could be out here making money off of. In BJ's case, she's telling all these other creators you're making money and you're growing your channel off of missing kids' backs. Bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Take a few steps back. Look at yourself. You're doing the same thing, whether you want to admit it or not. You might have the backing of a father that is going through so much traumatic fucking responses that he's out here making himself look like a fool. And girl, you look like a fool right along with him, teaming up on all this shit like this. It's so crazy. It is really crazy. People, you listen, I would say I'm floored by people anymore, or flabbergasted, or at a loss for words. But honestly, I'm not. Nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore. After YouTube, nothing surprises me. They don't work for free, though. I used to have to trim some bills of some I worked for. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You're doing great stuff. I know it's hard. Just keep plugging along. Proud of you. Hey, I mean, all I can do is keep going. I mean, do what I got to do. Of course, they're going to be pretty pissed to find out that I'm not going to be able to legalize this vehicle today or tomorrow, or I mean, we just got paid this past Friday, so which wasn't jack shit. Honestly, we were lucky for honestly, the vehicle we got, we fucking stole. Basically, it was a steal because it was sitting for, I think they said 2.5, almost 3 years. It just sat in the guy's driveway because the old man, he had his license pulled, so he didn't drive it anymore. My fiance, of course, went over and talked to him, and he was able to get it for little to no money. I won't give any range, but I'll say this: it was less than 5, and to know that, you know, it was, you know, it needs a little bit of work, but it needs a brake line, in which we were able to go get yesterday. So he's probably up there doing the brake line now, in a shock. So he's probably up there doing that also. But after getting the brake line, the shock, and all of that, and with the business we work for, we're not pulling in as many hours as what I'm used to pulling in, at least. So I have to figure out a way to get this other vehicle on the road and legal, so that way I can get a better job where I can drive myself back and forth to work and not have to worry about whether or not I'm going to be picked up after a hard night work, right? So I'll get there. I will get there in time, in due time, when it's my time. But I was thinking I could take up a fundraiser to help with this process, but no, not at all. Not at all. The thought crossed my mind, but it left my mind the second it did. A little at a time, Steph will get you there. Yeah, I agree. Anyone talking about Sebastian for drama is using him. I agree. But and you know what? Anybody that's talking about Sebastian that isn't keeping the facts about his case that is put out by law enforcement, by those that are close are the ones investigating the case, they're all grifting. They're all gaining off of a missing child. I agree. I feel like if you're not talking about Sebastian with facts and those that's put out by law, Ali, you're doing a misjustice to the case by having the father go up on your panel, by doing all these other things, and by modding them. It's gross. It's gross, and I don't agree with it. Even if I was ever to cover a missing child, I would not be reaching out to family, to friends, to neighbors, to all of that. Anybody doing all of that, it's gross. It's sick, and honestly, they are doing it. I mean, they're doing it to, I don't know. But let's all go get tattoos like a bunch of creeps. Yeah, no? No. It needs to go national. It could be national. But you know what? The national media sources that we do have, or worldwide, I mean, CNN or NBC or anything that's like all big out there like that. Fuck. I mean, nobody's willing to pick up the case. Do you see what's happening? Anybody that's picking up these cases or talking about it are getting sued. They're getting sued. They're being dragged into courts left and right. Fuck, I might even after today be probably put on one of the fucking watches. Who knows? I don't care. The grandma will be fine. Her community will coddle and guide her. Be fine, be fine, be fine. I think she knows that. I think so too. BHB, can I answer that right here? BHB got a tattoo, and she also got a tattoo with a green ribbon and what used to be autism puzzle pieces, except for they don't use the puzzle pieces no more for autism awareness anymore. It's yeah. Some people should do a little more research into the things that they get tattooed onto their body. Listen, myself included, I had to do a cover up because, well, before I was gonna go into my RMA, before I decided that I was going to go to school for RMA back when I was a teenager, I thought it would be funny to get a cherry tattooed, like the cherries. They're two cherries, and one of them had a bite taken out of it, and it said "bite me." Yeah. Needless to say, Stephanie had to get a cover up of that one. So now I got a big old flower and pretty and all that other stuff. So and I no longer have a bite me on me, but you too, Daria, for real this time, right? This is where I nope out of the conversation. I can't handle this. Listen, and on top of that, Daria, though, before you go, if you're still listening, just understand BHB has an RO out on 4 people of this missing child's family that she got tattooed onto her. And this child is no longer supposed to even exist in her world, according to the judge. The family, all of it. Stop talking about them. She's not supposed to be talking about them. She's not supposed to be going out and getting tattoos of the missing child for the missing child. She's not supposed to be doing this. She's 100% violating her RO, in my own opinion. Let me state that. All of this live based on my own opinion. You please go out, do your research, and make your opinions for yourself. Do not hold me as the fact finder, because I'm probably wrong in all of it. Who knows? This whole farm filing is a big charmoot. I agree. I fucking agree. No, you can't be more point on with that, honestly. Speaking of Charmoot, I once in a while tune into FFG in the whole Chantal world. That is a whole fuckery too. I mean, Salad has been caught cheating a million times. And if you ask Chantel, it's nothing. Although she'll go mad, she'll go live and she'll rage on some FFG because she's pissed at Salad for cheating. uh you can only do so much. Listen, this is a variety stream. Listen, we need some helicopter. We need to do helicopter.
Okay, right, the helicopter got you. Military sent me a helicopter, the second helicopter. Locked on to the right. Permission to fire. Permission military. Do I have permission to fire? Fire at will. Lock on. Fire. Boom. Fuck you. See you tomorrow. Right. You got to.
Fuck you. We'll see you tomorrow. It don't get no better than some Milky Woodland at the end of the streams, right? Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I do have my links running at the bottom of my screen. If anybody would like to aid me in getting by from day to day, because I won't lie, I'm fucking broke and we have lots to do still. So you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for chatting with me, laughing with me. I'm glad you all enjoyed some Milky Woodland and his helicopter. He's a good guy. If anybody knows where to find him now, please let me know where to find Milky Woodland. I'm dying to know that he's okay, and he hasn't been on his channel in a long time that I know of. Actually, I should get off of here and check his channel. Also, I gotta check into the Dino lady. Yeah, I gotta go check in on her and make sure she's all right. I do need to do that. We also
They're wanting my attention.
Speak.
You haters just will stop at nothing. You all must want me to hop in the sack with every one of you. I'll give you some. Come my way. I'll get you in bed. I'll show you a good time. How about that?
How about that? Miss P wanted to stop by today too. So y'all have a good day. Remember, stay loyal, stay true, stay you. Love you. Bye.